CCAA champs. If anything, for the Mystics, Thompson Rivers Wolfpack, they're one of their best players not in the lineup today. He's injured. And also, they have to do some pretty simple. It's not easy going coast to coast in Canada.
Exactly. And I know Mystic Wallace, they're a big team in the middle, like leading scorer, CCAA player of the year, 12 goals in 14 games. How do you make up for that veteran there? I guess they're going to figure it out today. So
Mystics are in the white uniforms, as mentioned. Travis Corlick in net here for Thompson River Wolfpack, and Anthony Mason in net for the Mystics. The Mystics from Halifax, Nova Scotia, they made a 4-hour trip to the Thompson River Wolfpack from Kamloops, British Columbia, coming coast to coast.
Best MSVU team I think we've ever seen. So if they ever had a chance, today's their day.
Well, in the hometown or in the home region team for let's get us started here. So thanks so much for joining us wherever you're watching from, especially friends in Kamloops up at 6 a.m. in the morning watching your Wolfpack. So send us out a tweet, B McLean Sports on Twitter, and bmcleansports@gmail.com to reach out.
The things we do for our kids.
Bill McLean and Kevin Monroe here with you on Bell Community One as this Thompson Rivers team with all that swagger. They're making the jump to the CIS. We were talking earlier, this is a school, Thompson Rivers, of a population of in the tens of thousands,
yes,
against a Mount St.
students, so
against a Mystics team that is
4,000 students. So a small David and Goliath story here. So. And you've noticed that MSVU's got a little bit of wind at their backs. I actually went over yesterday and checked out the tides, and we're heading into high tide, and the wind usually comes off the bay, so that's a huge advantage for the team going where we're looking now, left to right. So
there's Wallace on the far side, and Wolfpack in control in the early going with ball possession. Coming down the near sideline is the Wolfpack. That's Kyle Logan. Logan gets it back from Harvey. And into the box right away on the press, but a bad first touch here for the Wolfpack, and they'll go back to the Mystics on the throw-in.
Sure, each team trying to feel their legs. MSVU's definitely going to pack it in the back because they know they're up against a powerhouse offensively, so they're going to be defending for their lives for the next 90 minutes.
Throw-in along the near sideline. That's on the feet of Ballerino, but off on his first touch, and a throw-in now for the Wolfpack. Kyle Logan, the second-year player, will throw in here. Kyle Fertile, and back to Logan. Logan in the backfield for Burrows, and Burrows switches to the far side. Bit of a bouncy ball. Just a gorgeous day for soccer here. It's only 10 a.m. and we already have about temperatures 7 or 8 degrees. And like you mentioned, Coach, the wind coming right to left or left to right.
It's gorgeous. There wasn't even frost last night, so the field is perfect playing conditions.
There's our first call for Tyler Simmons. Big rangy defender for the Mystics, and they'll get it down here for Valerino. Battling on the near side as well as Choi. That'll go out into the Wolfpack. So a sleepy start to our first 90 seconds here. 43 minutes left in our first half.
Nobody committing to anything right yet.
Quarterfinal Wednesday, and then we got the semifinals coming up tomorrow, culminating with the gold medal game on Saturday afternoon here from UNBSJ. One of the great soccer facilities in the ACAA, the Canada Games Fieldhouse.
Which we get one of the nicest views of the whole province right here, I'll tell you.
First class facility. Turf is looking beautiful today. Headed away there on the near side by Andrew Thompson.
Get to see our first set piece here, Bill, off the corner, see what Thompson River has here. I imagine they're going to bring everybody.
Mike Harvey, the first-year player, will have the honors. Great crowd here in the early morning. They got a lot of students.
See the kids
yeah.
Like,
there's a header. Bouncing around in front. And picking it up here will be Andrew Mason of the Mystics.
Now, MSVU only allowed 8 goals all year, so defensively they're pretty sound, which is a good thing coming to these matches.
Our first of 4 games. Again, comments, opinions, questions for the coach. Let us know where you're watching from on B. McLean Sports on Twitter and bmcleansports@gmail.com. Headed around there from Harvey. Simmons to the midfield, and no luck getting that through to Matt Little. Switch to the far side. There's Corey Wallace. Wallace again on the far side. Right at midfield. Poked back by the Mystics and onto the feet here of Kyle Fertile. First touch for Jacob Kay, and that's looking lovely, but maybe a shot for the Wolfpack, but a nice job by the Mount St. Vincent defense. And as you mentioned, Coach, they are really collapsing that box.
You can see the difference in skill level already in play.
Size as well. This is a very big Kamloops team.
Yes.
Cleared away by the Mystics. And of course, you Mystics fans in Halifax, if you're with us, make sure you reach out as well with comments and opinions. Now let us know where you're watching from on the near side.
A bit kinder for them with the time change.
All you Wolfpack fans having breakfast. Up at dark watching Thompson River. Kyle Logan. Throw in on the near side. There's your cross, and it's
easily handled.
Yeah, no problem there for Mason.
Can I say too that MSVU is just a class act in our league. I've coached basketball and soccer and MSVU, great teams and classy teams, so well respected by all our athletes. There's a good opportunity.
Cleared away by the Mystics. So the Wolfpack are building, but so far the Mystics have held them at bay on the near side here. Burrows goes back to the keeper, Froelich. This Thompson Rivers team comprised mainly of BC talent with a few players from the UK as well.
Yeah, they've got quite a program going out there in British Columbia with soccer. Of course, the weather certainly helps them in that respect too.
There's a stretch on the far side. Yep.
Test their defense.
Here come the Mystics. No call on that, and taken away by Nolan Wallace. He's a second-year player. Burrows on the far side for Wallace. Well, you know, and the thing with Nova Scotia soccer now, too, is you're seeing a huge advancement in Nova Scotia soccer because they have that Canada Games training facility.
Absolutely.
The kids can train all year round indoors.
Yes. Getting national coaches coming in, running programs for them, and you know, the best kids go to their big schools and the leftovers come here, but their leftovers have really upped their game. So, like I mentioned, Bill, this is the best MSVU team I've seen. So.
There's a cross headed away by the Mystics with Gallant. Bouncing around the far side.
It's a nice little touch.
And that'll be clear. That'll be a corner, I think, for Thompson Rivers.
You don't want to give away too many free ones.
So 8 minutes into our first half, as we just get started on the CCAA Nationals. Here on Bell Community 1, yeah, good chance on the near side. great weekend. I mean, New Brunswick is the focal point for soccer this weekend. We got the CCAA Nationals here and the CIS Nationals up the road in Fredericton.
Yeah, so for any soccer enthusiasts, an hour any direction and you get to watch some pretty good football this weekend.
Goldsboro can't get to it on the far side, and Torres was in there as well.
Nice little turn.
Yeah. Here come the Mystics. Down the far side with Wallace. And he'll chip that away for the Wolfpack, but the Mystics will have a throw in on the far side. Of course, the Seawolves football team plays here as well, so they also have the football markings on your field. The Fieldhouse looks better than I've ever seen. It's my first time back to the Fieldhouse in about 10 years, and it looks spectacular.
They did a great job. New paint. Put some color in the key over there. It looks really nice. Class facility too. As far as small colleges go, we probably have the best facilities in Atlantic Canada right here. Maybe all levels of soccer and basketball.
There are some AUS schools who would love to have this place.
Oh, here we go.
Coming away here for the Mystics. There's Choi. Hey, there's a shot. Not bad. Dangerous there for the Mystics. Froelich tested.
It's good to see. MSVU just can't sit back or they're just going to get swallowed. So
Jacob Kay and Kyle Logan working down his near sideline. Here's space for Jacob Kay. He get an angle. He's got his cross, but it goes all the way to the far side. And Rogerson collects for Murphy. So a spirited affair here. Our first 10 minutes, the Mystics show a little fight.
Bill, I'm going to take a wild guess. If Wallace was in their lineup, it would have been a 1-0 after that last cross. That came right through the middle and nobody was there, and I'm guessing that's where he likes his sweet spot. So
that's Nolan, I believe, who we're talking about, Justin, sorry, Justin, exactly. The fourth-year senior.
Yeah.
CCAA Player of the Year.
Oh, nice little touch.
Mike Harvey down the near sideline. Taken away adeptly there by Murphy. And that'll stay with the Mystics.
They seem to have figured out they like this left-hand side for some reason, Bill, because they Kamloops have not left this attacking this end of the field. So
one of those games, if you're Kamloops, a Wednesday morning 10 o'clock game after a day of travel against a regional seed. You're just trying to escape pretty much and get through to semifinal day.
Exactly. I know, talking to the coach, they want to maintain their top seed position and, like I say, get through this one and move on to the semifinals.
Mystics are sniffing upset.
Yes.
Here they come down the nearest sideline.
Again, they get a good opportunity here.
Little.
Oh.
A set piece for the Mystics. They're going to hurry it up. Little on the near sideline. Can't get the cross. Ruben over in a corner.
We see their first set piece, Bill. And this is what they need. They can sneak one with the winds at their back. They're going to make a match out of this.
That's not bad. Yes, a Mystic player got a head on it, but went right off the top of his head, and Simmons on the far side battling against a couple of Wolfpack players as the wind picks up now. Coach, we're nice and warm now, but I don't know if come nightfall we're going to be here after dark. I don't know.
These clouds come over here, they're headed our way. It's exactly the same day as yesterday though. Gorgeous in the morning, clouds snuck in and the temperature dropped pretty quick.
Throw in on the far side for the Mystics. Hits the turf, and on the far side there, Wallace.
Just a little chat to the Mystic player. It's nice too, Bill. UMBSA just brought in those new shelters over there that the players are sitting in. a much-needed $24,000 investment. It gets nasty up here on the hill.
A nice-looking boot here from Froelich.
It's into the wind, too.
Yep. Onto the feet there of Fertile and down to the far side for Wallace. Headed away by the Mystics. Nicely off the chest. And switches to the near side here for Logan.
Oh,
that's lovely, coach. That's a goal. Is it onside? It is. Absolutely beautiful. We could see it right away.
Oh, yes. Yeah, they love this left side. They found something out about this left defender for MSVU, and they are just going to pick on him all afternoon or all morning. So he's in for a rough day.
As soon as that left the foot of Logan, you knew it was something special. And it was headed home easily, just delivered on a silver platter. And 1-0 for the number 2 seeded Wolfpack.
And this left winger for Thompson River is no little lad either. Like, he's a strong-looking kid. He ripped that ball in there.
We got our first tweet from Dustin McIntyre. Thank you very much, Dustin. Watching there in Kamloops. 6:15 there in Kamloops. And you got a goal to reward you for being up this early in the morning. So our first email or tweet from our friends in Kamloops.
Wolfpack goal in the 14th minute by number 11, Dion Goldsboro.
It is Goldsboro. So again, B. McLean Sports on Twitter. bmcleansports@gmail.com. Live and interactive here on Bell Community 1. Good morning to you, wherever you be, whether it be Halifax or Kamloops or across the world.
Here they come again, Bill.
There's Logan. He delivered that last one, like I said, on a platter. And that'll be a goal kick here for the Mystics.
That was into a pretty strong wind too, Bill. Like, you see the flags waving there now, and that was like I say, that was on a rope.
Well, it was one of those, we have a perfect angle for it here, but it was one of those goals, Coach, as soon as it left the foot, we just knew it was going in.
I think we could have scored that one.
Yeah. That Wolfpack. Back to it here at midfield. That'll go to the Mystics, actually, on the advantage. Chris Susi, wondering where his coffee is. Bill McLean, Kevin Monroe, Chris Susi, our producer. Live from the field house here at St. John. That goes off the head there of Goldsboro, the goal scorer.
One of the golden rules, Bill, is you don't want to get scored on in the first 25 minutes. It's sort of like a target just to keep teams at zero so then you can settle into your game. So that was a big goal for Thompson River.
Nice ball on the near side, but there was Wallace to chip it away, and the Mystics will have a throw in on the far side. Good luck to the Holland College Hurricanes. They're off to Nationals, I believe in BC. They're going the opposite way.
They came from the 4th seed to get that victory, so. I think they're playing the number 7 seed out there later this afternoon.
That'll go to a goal kick here for the Wolfpack, I believe. Actually, a corner, for the Mystics, yeah. Well, the Mystics, if they can just deliver a nice one here, they got everybody
up now.
Yeah.
They know they have to score.
7 players in the box here. 6, sorry.
It makes no difference. 5-0. You need a goal.
It's a little low and headed away by Wallace.
Oh, handball.
Yeah.
This is exactly what their coach was talking about when we spoke to him earlier, Bill. They were really hoping to get a free kick just outside the box with the wind at their back, and here it is.
Well, there may be no crueler sport than soccer when it comes to these types of situations. You could be the best team for 90 minutes, but still not come away with a win.
Absolutely.
All it takes is one of these situations.
I bet this is going to be a straight shot.
Chipped. And good for 3 points, but over the crossbar of the soccer net.
Yeah, he won't be pleased with that effort.
I just can't. I'm just still trying to take in the scene here. I just can't believe how beautiful a facility this place actually is. Like, just such a great view. They've done a wonderful job with the stands.
It is world class.
Yeah.
This summer they hosted the World Masters Track and Field, and nothing but compliments for the facility.
Well, another chance for Goldsboro. Can they get a swing in? Nice little touch, but a little slow for Kay. Back to Harvey. No luck on that touch for the Mystics, and Fertile takes over. On the far side for Wallace. Into the wind. Goldsboro couldn't flick it on. Off the head of Ballerino. And had ambitions there, but no luck on the far side.
You can watch the midfield for Thompson River. They're just sitting back, knowing that the Mystics are just clearing the ball. And they're just cleaning up all those little second balls and attacking. So MSVU is going to have to do a better job either getting the ball down the field or playing it around their back a bit. Just making it too easy for Thompson River right now.
Here's your goal kick all the way to midfield, bravely off the head there of Logan. Dustin McIntyre. Thank you very much, Dustin, for that. Some compliments there on this service, and it's our pleasure. We're just thrilled to be here. This is an exciting event for us here in Atlantic, Canada. Remember, B. McLean Sports on Twitter to reach out, and bmcleansports@gmail.com. Would love to hear from you wherever you're watching. Far side taken away by Wallace. There's Goldsboro.
The coach is going to be happy with that, Bill. They're way too skilled just to be knocking balls through to nobody. Here they come.
Torres! Oh. Just wide. Get a sniff.
I think their coach mentioned it, so they're looking for Torres to really pick up his game in this one, too. I believe he's an All-Canadian as well. Showed it there.
Well, Coach, we were over talking to Coach. He said that's one to watch.
Yeah.
On the far side, a nice run by Chris Gallant to clear. Near side here for Choi. Mystics starting to have trouble getting any progress moving forward.
They're coming up the middle with everything, Bill. There's no room. Not against this team.
"24 minutes left in your first half."
They come again. They're going to come out to the left again.
Avoids the official. Here comes Jacob Kay.
Overlap. Oh, nice little play.
Logan.
Yeah.
That sails to the left-hand side.
He's not happy with that. He had all kinds of time to do a little bit more. So again, just kids too, and they'll find their way. Always looks easy from here, Bill.
That's going to be a nice boot across midfield off the head there of Logan. And headed forward. Here come the Mystics.
It's going back to the keeper.
No luck on the near side. They'll get it back to Froelich. Near side for Logan again. Logan pestered there by Matt Little.
Oh, he won't like that.
Rogerson, a tough first touch. Couldn't control off his chest. And that's got the Wolfpack going this way. Scott Thompson. A throw in for the Wolfpack.
I don't think that's going to hold the coach. Right, no. So I'm going to write it all down.
Well, Bill, I'm sure the other coaches from the other teams have picked up that Thompson's River strength's definitely on this side. Not quite as strong from the right.
Probably setting.
And that's kind of rare, isn't it? Because most players are right-footed.
Absolutely.
By nature. Usually you see teams work the right side.
I don't think they've been over there really done anything yet this game, but their left, every time they come down the left, it's just headaches for MSVU.
A little confusion, a little bumbling over there for the Wolfpack, but coming free is Logan. Torres, can he get a swing? No. Little chip shot cleared away by the Mystics defense. Jacob K. Thompson. Nicely.
Nice little chip.
Flicked ahead for Rogerson. And now the throw in on the far side. Kevin Burgess, all the way from Peru. Awesome stuff. Thank you, Kevin. Cheering on the Mount from Peru, our longest email or our longest tweet so far. I don't know what time it is in Peru. I'm guessing sometime in the mid-afternoon, late afternoon. Great to hear from you. Here's your throw in for your Mount.
I just noticed in front of those people.
Headed away. Gouldsboro on the far side. Torres, look at the speed. Can he get across? Nope, taken away there by Rogerson.
That's one thing I've noticed too, Bill, in my years around too, is the increase in the international flavor in the game. 30 years ago, Peru didn't even know where Canada was, so it's great to hear them. And what a difference the internet has made, eh? A tweet from Peru.
Bouncing around. And all the way across
midfield. You don't like to see the ball bouncing through your box.
Well, I saw Kelsey Ray reach out to us at one point there, so hello to Kelsey Ray on Twitter. Nicely done here.
You get called a handball there.
Yeah. Near side, here comes Ballerino. No luck. Jacob K. Knocked down, taken away. We haven't had any. I don't even have it. We've only had 1 or 2 fouls so far. A clean game. There's Tyler Simmons. Simmons, a big athlete for the Mystics. Blake Murphy. On the far side for Thompson.
That's a little better by MSVU, Bill. Instead of just giving the ball to Thompson River, at least try to open up some space up front.
No luck down the far sideline. Taken away by the Wolfpack. Thompson Rivers, formerly known as... Oh, now I had a brain cramp. Recently renamed Thompson Rivers. They were known as... you Thompson River fans will have to tweet me to remind me.
I'm way too old, Bill.
Ken Olenek is their athletic director. He was an outstanding basketball coach for years at University of Toronto and other schools.
And I believe they have some of their teams do play in the upper level already, so growing program.
No luck
again.
Yeah, there's a chance. Thompson kicked it away. I want to say Caribou College. I think it was Caribou College that they went under.
Now, I can tell you there was a Caribou College. That's all I can tell you.
Gouldsboro. Another chance for the Wolfpack, bouncing around and cleared away. This is Ashley Rains, and our first call for Ashley Rains, and he's another player that the coach told us about as well.
Yeah, he was looking at him to really pick up where Wallace has left off, and they get another set piece here from the left side. This could be trouble for MSVU. They've got all 10 men back.
Here's Logan. He delivered the first one, and that's nice again, but it goes on the far side. Kicked away by Thompson. Wolfpack staying on it. Nice save there by Mason. That came out of nowhere.
That came with a little bit of pace with that wind behind it too, so gave the goalie trouble. He wasn't expecting that.
Logan. And a throw in for the Wolfpack on the near side. Logan again. Goldsboro. Jacob Kay. Battling there.
Nice little play.
Yeah. Comes clean of Simmons and then hits the deck.
Tough call for MSVU, Bill. This could be the dagger early. I can't see them scoring 3 goals against this Thompson River team.
Well, here's your penalty. It looks like it's going to be Logan. So Kyle Logan from Manchester in the UK. No problem. 2-0 Kamloops or Thompson Rivers.
Struck that with a lot of confidence. It's all uphill now, Bill.
Dustin McIntyre, thank you very much. The University of, they were the Caribou College and then University College of the Caribou.
Oh, okay.
Yep. The Sun Demons and now TRU in 2005. So thank you very much, Dustin, for that. And the Thompson Rivers Wolfpack lead 2-0. No problem. Logan now with an assist and a goal.
Excuse me.
15 minutes left in this first half. And a tall order, as you mentioned, Coach, for Mount St. Vincent.
Yes, they got to make a decision now if they're going to just keep playing defensive for. Do you want to lose 5-0 or do you want to lose 6-1? Like.
Kyle Logan.
On the far side on the chase over there is Choi. Into the box.
Effort there by MSVU.
Rogerson was there and coming out to make the save. Heads up was Froelich. And, you know, if you're Froelich right now, it's trying to stay sharp because you're going to be tested every once in a while.
That was well played by MSVU. A couple of touches, a nice hard ball in the box. Rather than just aimlessly kicking it, they actually had a purpose behind that one.
Cross midfield. Valerino. And down on the feet of Furtile. Chance for the Mystics to break out here with Little. He still has it on the near side. Nicely taken away by Logan. A swing! Nice try. Just goes wide.
That was a nice little turn, Bill.
Deflected and a corner for the Mystics.
I'd bring everybody with the kitchen sink on this. Why not? You got the wind at your back.
Well, to hit it will be Thompson.
It's good.
Just missed one player.
Hit it. No.
Right on, and lacking velocity from Andrew Thompson.
It's an easy gather for their keeper.
No substitutions yet. No cards. 2 goals. And 12 and a half left in our first half. A gorgeous late fall morning in St. John, New Brunswick. Nice pass, but it goes over the foot of Petrella.
Yes, I've had a couple trips to the Nationals in Edmonton and Quebec where we've battled snowstorms, and I'm sure the players appreciate a day like today.
Well, we were talking about this last week doing the AUS championships on Bell Community 1. You know, the soccer season is hard because it's such a sprint anyways. It really is just a sprint of a season. And you can't shorten it up anymore, so you gotta have to play in this weather.
Absolutely.
We're lucky today, but the weather for the AUS championships in Halifax was just atrocious. But there's nothing you can do about it.
No.
How can you shorten the season anymore? It's already.
Exactly. Here they come down the left again, Bill.
K. And that goes off the crossbar of the goal post for the football. A nice run down here for K.
He has a lot. He's just a strong lad on that left wing, and they are having fits with him. Big advantage with this team too, Bill, is they play, I believe it's called the Pacific Coast, the Pacific Ocean League.
Mm-hmm.
So they're together all year. And you can tell. These guys play well together as a team.
A lot of Kamloops products. About 8 players from Kamloops on this team. They are CIS ready. They're going CIS next year. And you got to make sure you're ready if you're going to go CIS in the Pac West.
Absolutely.
Or Canada West, especially on the West Coast with UBC and Victoria and those teams.
Exactly.
But they feel ready.
And I want to take a wild statement here, Bill, but I think Kamloops is even like a soccer central. You see the Whitecaps train out there some. The BC Lions have a training facility out there. Like, it's a major sports hotbed out there on the West Coast for soccer. So,
well, Mystics are set up nicely here. We'll see what they can do.
Great opportunity.
Got some good air.
Far post.
Yeah. Taken away on the near side. Jacob K.
Another opportunity.
Choi couldn't get that through, or Thompson, sorry. Back in there by Murphy. Headed away. Mystics trying to get their tails up. Harvey. Harvey back to Logan. And right in the middle there for Tile.
Here comes the left again, Bill.
Jacob K. K.
Every time.
Gets a cross.
Oh.
Over the head of his teammate Wallace on the far side. Or check that, Torres.
I think we're going to see one of them connect again before this game's over.
One by Thompson Rivers, sorry, in the air, and Mystics though across midfield with Rogerson. Down there from Matt Little.
That's well played.
Little comes clean, but taken away on the far side by Burrows.
Just trying to do a little too much by themselves out there, Bill. Against a team like this, it's going to be tough. But they do have a little success when they go down the wings, but pounding that ball down the middle, just too easy for Thompson River.
So here's a goal kick for Froelich.
He's hitting that 60 meters into the wind.
Jacob K. Logan back towards midfield. He'll circle back. Paints. Nicely onto the feet here of Harvey. But there's no luck hooking up with Torres. 8 minutes left in your first half. B. McLean Sports on Twitter and bmcleansports@gmail.com to reach out to us.
Giveaway.
That was Petrella.
See if they get out wide to this wing. Now they're going right back where it came from.
Thompson, nice ball on the far side. Choi! No luck on the return pass, and Froelich comes out to take it away.
I think the MSVU coach will talk to the halftime bill just about bringing that ball, that one extra pass around, just to go right back into where the defense was. And take one more touch to this side to get something. And it's not a rocket science what Thompson Rivers doing anymore.
Yeah. Just say it.
Okay, Logan. No luck.
And that's probably different too, Bill, for teams that aren't used to having 3 or 4 left footers. Like you mentioned, most teams come down the right. These guys come down the left every time. So. You might even see a switch by MSVU at the back and have somebody else come over and give them a break on this side.
There's Simmons on the near sideline. He'll have a throw it.
He's going to be a tired boy after this match. I don't think he's worked this hard all year.
And Chris Gallant across midfield.
Now here they come.
Nobody home on that side, over the head of Logan.
Keeper get there.
Froelich keeps it in play. Nice dexterity by the
A
keeper.
little ambitious.
Yeah. Jacob Kay. He's a 4th-year senior. And there's our first whistle in a long time. We're cruising along
Fairly
here.
cleanly played. I think MSVU would like it to be a little bit more physical, but Thompson is a fast, big team, Bill. They just can't catch them.
Torres.
You notice now they're going to take the one extra touch. Just offside there.
Haynes trying to hook up with Torres, but just offside. And all the way through to Froelich.
Was a little cheeky there, Bill. Everybody, MSVU waiting for the ball to come out here to the left, and that little chip back to the right kind of caught them by surprise. Caught me by surprise too. So they've been living out here. A big fall in on this one.
Nice anticipation there and reaction by Andrew Mason to get out on that as Kay was advancing.
Mason had a great year in our league too, Bill.
High into the air and off the head of Nolan Wallace. Throwing on the near side for Scott Thompson. Here comes Petrella. And Valerino. And Valerino
All by himself.
does get a cross in, but headed away. Simmons, sorry. Murphy, and back here to Simmons. Couldn't get the switch over, but headed eventually towards a Mystics player, but taken away by the Wolfpack. Fertile on the far side for Wallace, and Wallace will have a throw-in. Nelson, or Wallace, sorry. Logan. There's Burrows. Wolfpack in no hurry, leading by 2.
Little grab there on the sleeve.
Under 3 minutes left as the Clouds take over the stadium here. couple of dark clouds over to our left. Hopefully, I'm not sure what the forecast is for today. I never had a chance to look, but
It sounded pretty good this morning. Tomorrow's going to be a completely different story, but you can certainly feel the temperature change, Bill, as we don't have the comforts of that nice warm booth behind us.
near side.
They can do something with this one.
Yeah, here comes
See
Little.
the far run coming there now. If they can get it to him. There we go.
On stride to Choi.
That's better.
Valerino.
Get it back wide. Now they just give it away.
And there's a foul. Thompson's going to get himself a set piece.
We got less than 2 minutes. If you're going to gamble, Bill, I think this would be a good time. Thompson River's nobody back. I'd push all my guys right up there as well.
That's 7 in there at the moment.
Oh, too easy.
Toward just too high for Thompson.
Too easy.
Wolfpack respond right away across midfield. Wallace on the far side. And a throw in for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, they say 5,000 coaches, 5,000 theories, and mine is you got to put one behind these guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather lose 6-1 than 5-0. That's just me.
No luck for Mike Harvey over there. A throw in for the Mystics as we are in injury time here. Our first half.
Should be long, Bill.
Yeah, that cruise by.
Because even the ball going out of bounds hasn't been a factor.
Mm-hmm.
So
Almost eerie in the way it's been so controlled.
so quiet.
Yeah. The Wolfpack just slowly but surely taking care of business here. 2 goals. There's Logan. He's been a factor on both of them. Fertile to the far side for Wallace. And that'll do it.
There we go.
So as you mentioned, Coach, not much for injury time, and pretty much seeing what we kind of thought we might see coming in that just the Wolfpack, just a little bit bigger, faster, and stronger than their Mystic counterparts.
Yeah. And again, playing together all summer, a different skill set, and it just shows.
First half, but it's also the Wolfpack using the Melting Vincent University Mystics, 2-0.
So 2-0 for the Wolfpack. And the Mystics.
Doesn't get any easier the second half either, Bill, with that wind in the faces of MSVU. They better put the defensive hats on.
10 minutes on the clock for your break. Bill McLean, Kevin Monroe, Chris Susi here from the Fieldhouse. Make sure you send us an email, bmcleansports@gmail.com and bmcleansports on Twitter. The CCAA would like to acknowledge the following national sponsors: Adidas, Big Kahuna, Johnston's, Sport Canada, and WestJet. Thank you so much to our contributing sponsors. We'll take a quick break and be back with you here in about 5 minutes to get you ready for your second half. You're watching the 2013 CCAA Men's Soccer Nationals on Bell Alliant Community One. All right, friends, welcome back to the 2013 CCAA National Championships right here on Bell Alliant Community One, your local sports webcasting leader in Atlantic Canada. My name is Bill McLean. I'm joined, of course, by the coach, Kevin Monroe. We're getting ready for our second half here. And, Coach, so far, just as we talked about, they are as advertised, missing their best player and still pretty dominant out here, this Wolfpack team.
Yes, they really knocked the ball around well, and we saw their Wallace was involved in the 90% of their goals this year, so that's a big weapon out of their arsenal, and they're still pretty dominant here today. So he must have been some player. Too bad we didn't get to see him out here in the East Coast.
But no problem so far for this Wolfpack. Regardless, Kyle Logan, of course, had that beautiful assist on the header for the first goal, and then no problem at all on the penalty kick goal for Kyle.
Yeah, their goals you dream about that first one. We saw it, like you said earlier, we saw it coming from here. You knew it was in the back of the net as soon as he hit it, so.
Well, I keep saying Kamloops. The Thompson Rivers Wolfpack, 1 year away from jumping to the CIS, playing here in New Brunswick at the CCAA Nationals, dealing with this Mount St. Vincent Mystics team, trying to get back into this one. And will be interesting to see how aggressive the Mystics stay. As you said, you'd rather score 1 goal than just play defensive the entire time.
4 up front to start the second half. So
there we go.
We'll see how ambitious they remain.
And onto the turf now for the Mystics is Bjornsson. He joins the rush out here for Mount St. Vincent, so they've added some size up front. So Bjornsson and Little. And they've got Atala over there on the far side in his addition as well. As you say, Coach, you may as well go all out, because after this, you're playing consolation round the rest of the weekend. So
it's
this
over,
is really
exactly, so take a chance.
The sun started to eke out a little bit.
We would appreciate that, wouldn't we?
The wind probably blowing about 20 kilometers from left to right on your screen, and there's Mason with another save. Gets into one. It's a big boot for Mason.
And just nobody there at all for the Mystics. I don't know, was there a whistle we didn't hear?
There must have been a whistle, yeah. They're going to come back here to Mason. Mason has the sun in his eyes. That could be a free kick here.
Must have been some kind of little foul we didn't see over there.
Off the head of Dinsdale. He's into the game for the Wolfpack. Fertile to the far side. Nolan Wallace and Stephen Shaw into the game for the Wolfpack. Burrows, far side for Logan. Once again, Jacob Kay.
Just out of bounds.
A little bit too far for Jacob. Well, again, friends, B. McLean Sports on Twitter and bmcleansports@gmail.com. Hope to hear from you. Let us know where you're watching from. Our longest email so far from Peru. Headed forward there by Valerino. Under the foot of Dinsdale. Here's Choi. Valerino. Have a throw in at midfield. Booted away by Gardner.
A little better start by MSVU in this half. They're taking their time, knocking the ball around a little bit more than I saw, kicking the ball through, hoping that they just don't want to get scored on, Bill, in the first 20 minutes of the second half.
Jacob Kay on the far side again. Spins into space and now down the far
double teaming
sideline.
him now, Bill. Which is smart. He was causing all the damage in the first half, and now they're bringing their outside back or midfielder back to help with the outside back, and that's certainly helping them a bit.
Headed towards the net, dangerous there by Dinsdale, but just wide. Well, your next game, MacEwan University, the number 3 seed, versus Dawson College, the number 6 seed.
That's going to be a battle, Bill. Two real skilled teams, equal ability. That's going to be a battle.
The ACAC versus the OCAA in that one. That's a 12:30 Atlantic time start. We got our Wolfpack soccer manual handed to us.
We were talking about this earlier. You can just see the. Look at this. Look at this.
Great chance for the Mystics, cleared away by the Wolfpack by Burrows. But yeah, they are something else. A 20-page
playoff edition. Glossy pages. Like you're not going to see this in the ACAA. Holland College maybe, but we'll break out our photocopiers here in St. John.
Well, as mentioned, this Wolfpack team going CIS next year. Atala, already CIS in basketball.
I can tell you they're the notch ahead of the MSVU team, but first year, next year, Bill, they've got all 5-year players coming back, so that's going to help them. But second year in the CIS, you may see a little bit of a challenge for this team, but they should be competitive next year a little bit.
Down the near sideline for Dinsdale. Bouncing around for Fertile, no luck. And a throw in for the Mystics on the near side with Choi. Valerino brings it down nicely. Shields off his defender, and on the far side there for Thompson. Thompson switches to Choi.
See if they can swing that ball around a bit. Just make it a bit wider.
Chris Gallant comes to Choi, right at midfield. Nicely done.
Oh, look at this.
Bjornsson.
That was fortunate there by Thompson River. That wasn't by design that he got his foot in that ball.
Dinsdale. He's been active since coming in here. Stephen Shaw. Dinsdale again. Lazy pass cleared away by the Mystics. There comes Rogerson. Choi on the far side. Shipped away, and Haynes. Back to Wallace on the far side. Gardner. And Haynes again. Oh, that could be lovely.
Yes.
It is. Maybe a chance for a cross. But nicely done by Gallant to clear away. Surrounded over there is Jacob K.
As you kind of figured him out. So they're also trying to force him to use his right foot, so he doesn't like to really go that way. So,
well, the Dawson College Blues, they will go get ready for McEwen over here to our right. Boys are looking focused.
I was watching them warm up yesterday. They play with a lot of pace too, so I think that's the biggest difference that you notice from the teams coming from the west out east is the pace of the game.
Thompson Rivers, the near side. Stephen Shaw, Dinsdale. The cross to Fertile. A tough first touch for Fertile, but now he collects in the farthest near side corner. Trying to win a corner, but Choi does well, but
gives it away.
Yeah, on the field for Gardner. And a corner coming up for the Wolfpack.
We get their first corner kick with a wind advantage, so they'll be bringing all the horses on this one. They're not afraid to push up.
Here's Kyle Fertile. Headed away by the Mystics. Bjornsson couldn't control, and Logan spinning as Haynes couldn't quite hook up with Jacob K.
I haven't noticed Torres out there this half. Did they send him off, Bill, at halftime?
I think so, yeah.
Saving his legs for tomorrow.
Dustin McIntyre checking in on Twitter, thank you. CIS volleyball and basketball right now, going soccer and swimming next season. Trying to break through there. It's fertile, no luck, and here comes the Mystics. Bjornsson, too far. Dinsdale, chipped away by Choi.
It's great for the program, too, to step it up, challenge the kids. And I'm sure it's going to make it easier for recruiting as well, knowing they're going up to the next level and you get the chance to play at a CIS level. That's going to make it even easier for them. Here's a nice play.
If space is Stagger. And that curls to the far side and out.
One more touch there would have been nice.
10 minutes into our second half. 34 minutes left. On quarterfinal Wednesday. Quarterfinals today, semifinals tomorrow, then the consolation games on Friday, and then your gold medal on Saturday for your week. Semi-final Thursday tomorrow, we could have weather.
And that changes everything. This turf does not play well in wet weather. I think it's almost too good. They say the base of these turf fields are what's important. When it rains, everything floats here, so.
Mishandled there by the Mystics, but Gallant comes in to try to get them moving forward. No luck for Bjornsson. Flying through is Nolan Wallace. Wallace high into the air. Logan off his head. He's got to try to get to it. He'll at least kick it out on the far side for a throw-in.
MSVU hasn't gone away, Bill. They're fighting pretty hard here in the second half. They've really adjusted on the defensive end. They've taken that left side away, which has helped them. Flick on. It's there.
High into the air and over the goalpost. Cassie Gardner, thank you very much, Cassie, for checking in. And Dustin, sorry, I thought I was saying Rains, but Haynes by mistake.
Heard some comments in the box at halftime that the feed was good too, and I know when this was in its infancy, you'd always see things in slow motion, but.
Cassie and Dustin, thank you very much. On the Twitter and on email as well at gmail.com. Hope to hear from you throughout the week. And it looks like the Wolfpack, you Wolfpack fans are very likely going to be with us throughout the weekend. There's another chance.
This is trouble.
Yeah.
Nobody there.
Nobody home on that pass.
He's probably saying, where's Wallace on that one? Yeah, that's 2 or 3 times right through the middle on the ground and nobody's got on the end of them.
Here's Rains. Stanner and didn't get much velocity on that.
He wants that back. That was a gift. I don't think he's expecting it.
So no luck for Stagger and Choi on the far side for the Mystics across midfield. They'll stay with the Mystics.
I don't know if the Chois are brothers or not, but they're certainly skilled players for MSVU.
Andrew Thompson. Far side for Choi. Dinsdale. And moving forward is Rogerson. Andrew Thompson again switches to Choi. Back towards the Wolfpack zone. Valerino battling there with Fertile.
Thompson Rivers almost sitting back a bit. They're almost content with the 2. They're playing 1 up front, 4 in the middle. They have a holding midfielder and 4 at the back, so they're not really pushing the ball hard. They're going to take what MSVU gives them.
Well, bouncing around onto the feet of Dinsdale. Choi. Cleared away by the Wolfpack back line. Dinsdale again.
Oh, they push 2. That's a great little ball, Bill.
Fertile. Good job by Murphy to take that away. But a corner coming up for Thompson Rivers. .30 left. Our first game of 4. Today from the Fieldhouse. Mystics on the far sideline. They'll earn a throw in, or actually it stays with Choi.
See if they get one more out here, Bill. Now they're content to go back to where the ball came from. I thought they might have changed that up a little bit in the halftime. Then again, easier said than done.
To the Wolfpack on the far side. Two nothing. Goals by Goldsboro and Logan.
There's a nice little ball through.
We're onside.
Oh, great save by the keeper.
Nicely done by Froelich. Coming in there was Matt Little, the best chance of the game so far for the Mystics.
And Little was the weapon this year for MSVU as well. I think he had 9 goals during the season, so.
Meanwhile, Jacob Kay on the far side advancing, but offside.
MSVU is actually playing a bit better into the wind, Bill, than they did with the wind at their back, so taking their time, moving the ball around a bit instead of just kicking the ball, which is nice to see.
Good wind coming this way as well. Very brisk.
Make Thompson Rivers play some defense.
Right in the middle for Andrew Thompson. On the far side for Choi. A little hung up there for Wanted Choi, and taken away by Stephen Shaw. Shaw again. Gardner, no luck hooking up with Steger. Valerino can't get it through. Rains onto the feet of Jacob Kay. There goes a Dinsdale on the far side. Gardner. Nolan Wallace.
Thompson River in no rush here.
Kay. Stagger. Dinsdale couldn't get there. Wallace to his left. Tough first touch there for Stagger. And I've given it to the Mystics.
Just pressing a little bit more now, Thompson River. Trying to flex a little bit. But MSVU's good defensive team all year. And
into the game, number 19, Carlos Moreno. Out of the game, number 4, Andrew Thompson.
So Carlos Moreno will come in for Andrew Thompson.
Kind of surprised by that one. Thompson was playing really well in the midfield there. And maybe a knock from past games or something we don't know about that's bothering him, but he looked pretty effective there in the second half for MSVU.
Valerino to Choi on the far side. And Valerino gets it back. No luck advancing. Fertile's got the Wolfpack across midfield. Taken away and looking frisky over there is Marino just into the game, but can't move forward.
MSVU's by no means out of this game.
Yeah.
Little would have notched that one, made it 2-1.
Yeah. The best chance they've had. As the clouds overtake the fieldhouse once again. Bjornsson can't play it. Gardner.
Taking a wild guess, it's about a 6-degree drop every time that the clouds come over. The new ones don't look too friendly either, Bill.
Gallant on the near side. The gloves on. Choi.
Not a bad ball.
Yeah, hard working here is Little, but
We'll get a throw in from that for MSVU.
a little gamesmanship there between Little.
He'll get a warning for that.
Yeah. Burrows. So a throw in for Little. Rogerson.
Into the box. No one there.
Couldn't hook up with the newly inserted Marino. All the way back to Mason. Choi on the far side.
But I like the fact that MSVU's just not giving the ball away anymore. Like they're oh, that could have been a lot of trouble.
A goal kick for Mason. Actually, Choi will come in and take it.
They were thinking short ball to the back, but decided otherwise.
Headed forward by Rogerson. But cleared away by the Wolfpack. Choi. Brought down by Rains.
Now they're attacking.
Fertile. Jacob K knocked down.
Tried to sell the referee on one there.
Now K over on the far side. It's back to the Mystics. So McEwen University and Dawson coming up, then Douglas College from BC versus the Northern Alberta Institute of Technology. That's your 3 o'clock game. And then Humber College from Toronto versus UNB St. John.
So here we are.
And Humber's one tough team, Bill. They come expecting to win this tournament. UNBSJ is going to have their hands full. We watched them warming up yesterday. They are loaded.
Humber's your number 1 seed. Dinsdale. Valerino.
So MSVU's taking advantage of this one forward by Thompson Rivers, and the blankets come in, and we appreciate it. Want some of your legs, Bill?
Man, oh man, they're taking care of us. Coffee, blankets.
Can't complain at all, can we? ESPN service.
On the far side, there's the Wolfpack. Jacob K. and cleared away.
Throwing
Blake Murphy.
it.
20 minutes left in your second half. 2-0 for Wolfpack.
And that's that magic 25-minute mark, Bill, for MSVU. Hopefully I didn't speak too soon.
Headed just wide.
So they're in this half. They've been playing much better, so they can sneak one here. Could make things interesting for the last 20.
Schoen into the wind, gets held up there. Off the head of Rains. A throw in for Gallant.
He's a big boy. A lot of size at the back.
Taken away by the Wolfpack, Rains. Feisty battle there, and coming away with it are the Mystics. But now the Wolfpack do regain control. Jacob K in the middle now. Not a bad boot for Jacob K. Way wide, but
There's a lot of football teams like to have that foot in their lineup for field goals. The CIS.
so the fourth-year senior. And Kamloops gets into one. And I'll go to the Mystics on the far side.
Mystics are pushing up now, so 5 up. One guy just sitting back a wee bit. And here they come.
No luck on advancement, taken away by Fertile. Down the far sideline, but nobody home on that pass. All the way back to Gallant, and Gallant gets it back to Mason. Choi. Onto the feet of Atala. Marino. Couldn't handle the first touch. Big collision there, but I'll go with the Mystics. K over there.
Hats off, too, to the MSVU coaching staff. Like, recognize that left wing as a weakness, and they've taken that completely away this second half.
Atala. Rogerson.
Need some pressure here.
Burrows will clear.
They're pretty cool at the back.
And there's Gallant. K on the far side for Rains.
So we get a quarter or throw in out of that one.
We got a substitution for Kamloops.
Number 11, Dion Goldsboro. Number 19, Jason Steiger.
Goldsboro, he scored the first goal. He'll come in for Stagger.
I don't think Thompson Rivers coach is very pleased with the effort here in the second half. They've certainly just sat back.
Well, they certainly seem to be on cruise control, and as you mentioned, if that Matt Little shot had gone in, this would be a completely different game. Dinsdale. little more pace here now. Fertile gets pulled down, and there will be a set piece for the Wolfpack.
I think this is the first direct free kick that MSVU's given up, so it's going to be interesting to see.
15 minutes left, and Gardner and Logan to the right and left of the ball. There are about 5 Mystics in the wall here.
I think this is just going to be a rip, Bill, and just wind at your back.
Logan.
Yes.
Off the crossbar of the football goalpost.
He hit it though, Bill. It wasn't just laid in there. Some nice pace on that shot.
Logan set up the first goal and scored the second goal on the penalty kick. A Mystic down on the far side.
That was a pretty weak yellow card. Good stiff challenge in the air. Then again, I'm not an official, Bill. That's why I coach.
So yellow assessed on the far side.
I'm not too sure how yellows come into play in the playoffs, but through the year, they all add up. And if you have a certain amount of yellow cards, and if you have your fifth, you have to sit out. And I'm sure there's something similar in this. So, yeah, and that's why they took him out of the game. Like, they're not going to risk a second yellow card, then they lose him for tomorrow. So.
He's been stellar on that far side, the left side, I should say.
Yeah, he's been the key to this game. From where I'm sitting, anyways, definitely player of the match. Just caused MSVU fits.
Marino. Cleared away on the far side. So Harvey comes in for K. Still 13 minutes left in our opener. McEwen University and Dawson College coming up.
Oh, there's another direct free kick. If the loss was a yellow, this should be a yellow, yeah. Certainly with intent there to bring him down.
So yellow given on the far side again.
So with Wallace not playing, Kane out and Torres out, this is MSVU's chance to push back if they can.
Very strange match, and just so methodical in the way that it's gone.
I thought there'd be a lot more pace here in the second half, but if you mentioned it, it's just...
That's on and just wide on the far side.
It's like Thompson Rivers is content with their two. But MSVU, all hats off to them. They have settled in their back line, so...
Well, for the coaching staff of the Wolfpack, again, we mentioned it at the first, you're just so happy to get in here on a Wednesday morning in St. John, New Brunswick after flying from Kamloops, and just to get your win and to get back to the hotel and now just get a full day of recovery and relax. Let your athletes acclimatize the East Coast, the travel, and get ready for semifinal Thursday.
So I don't imagine they're playing in -degree weather in Vancouver, Kamloops this time of the year. Little drop ball after that one. Some good sportsmanship there by...
Sails it a bit, but
wow,
it's all right.
Would have been interesting. That would have gone back to the keeper over his head and scored. Like certainly not the intent of the.
Kyle Logan into the game, and Sean Jubenville as well. He's a first-year player as well.
Coach, they bring a coat for you. Look
Oh,
at
look
that.
at that.
They got
Red
mittens.
gloves,
Oh my lord!
goodness.
Those new gloves.
I think I'll stay here for the afternoon.
Oh man.
And a great job here built by the volunteers and
Where's my new gloves?
staff. I don't know where your gloves, but obviously they haven't noticed the weight gain since my playing days. But I'll take the jacket anyways.
I think next they'll be up here building a little press box for us.
And I have players' gloves here too. They have the grips on the inside.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm going first class right now.
I gotta ask Dave Monroe where my gloves are. I could use a new pair of running gloves. Look at those.
We don't want to break the budget here though. So.
Under 10 minutes left from frigid Fieldhouse here. On the near side.
Going here.
Yeah. Bjornsson couldn't get there.
Look at this. Can they get it in the box?
Rogerson's going to try a cross. Met right away by Nolan Wallace.
That's
Nice
a nice
pass.
little play. Can they get? Not bad.
Just not able to finish over there on the far side of his little.
MSVU's not going away.
For Nelson River, into the game was number 13, Kyle Logan. Sorry, leaving the game was number 13, Kyle Logan. Into the game was number 18, Connor Albert.
So Logan is out. Again, he was influential on both goals. Coming in here is Connor Hawley.
Thompson River trying to get some guys some playing time in case they need them tomorrow. It's nice to see guys getting match play in CCAA championships. Come all this way, you'd like to see everybody get a little touch on the ball. Things don't get easier after today, Bill.
If this score does hold, the Mystics, for you Mystics fans, they'll be back on the field tomorrow at 10. And you Wolfpack fans, you'll be on the field at 3 o'clock, Atlantic time.
Now, can they swing this ball this time? One more touch out here to Choi. There we go.
There's Choi in space. Taken away by the Wolfpack. They are tough defensively.
They are a good team. MSVU about 80 minutes too late on that swing around the back, but their coach has to be pleased with this result.
Just under 7 left. Jubenville. A little give and go there with Goldsboro. He scored the first goal as mentioned. Just joining us, a gorgeous header by Goldsboro off a beautiful pass by Logan, and then a penalty kick for Logan.
And that call could have went either way, Bill. That wasn't a penalty that would have been called by every referee. And so overall, when you look at it, MSVU really only gave up that one easy goal, and that was it. They played stellar defense against a very good team.
Yeah, you're talking about a game where basically 2 key plays have been the difference.
That's it.
The penalty kick goal and just an absolutely gorgeous pass by Logan.
And here comes MSVU again.
Throw in for the Mystics on the far side. Under 6 minutes left. Timmins.
See if they get some balls in the box here these last couple of minutes. I might even throw the ball into the box just to get it in there and see if we can get something. But again, like I mentioned, Every coach has a theory. But I'd be going for one here. Here we go.
Nice hesitation. No luck on the cross, and again cleared away by the pack.
Goaltender feeling ambitious for MSVU. Oh, you better hustle back now.
Yeah. Nolan Wallace.
Nice little pass.
Off the football crossbar. That was Fertile who had a chance.
Risky pay though by MSVU, pushing everybody up, but I'd take the chance.
The sun again on the field here at the field house. Goldsboro. Near side for Jubenville. Simmons. That's high into the air. Well, a Mystics team that's still pretty young as well, Coach. Some fifth-year seniors, but a lot of their core players still in their first, second, third years.
They're going to be trouble in the ACAA for the next couple of years. I really like the way they play. Solid defensively.
Under 4 minutes left, and as mentioned, this Wolfpack team going CIS next season. They're going to play in a division which has featured the last two gold medalists. Victoria 2 years ago and UBC last year.
That's a big step up for them, Bill.
Yeah, ironically, both years beating Atlantic teams, St. Mary's and then Cape Breton. Of course, the AUS Nationals, or the CIS Nationals, up the road in Fredericton here in New Brunswick, so you can catch those on AUS or on CIS TV. There's a chance for the Mount Rogerson, but no luck.
See if they can get the ball in the box again for a couple tries here late. A little too slow.
Little couldn't get through.
You notice even at that point, Bill, Thompson Rivers had 9 players back behind the ball. They don't want to concede anything.
A foul in the Mystics. We'll see if they can get one into the box. How many people they're going to bring up
I'd
here?
take everybody. I'd have the goaltender taking this one.
They're going to go short and quick to the far side.
Ball in the box.
Bjornsson was there, but cleared away by Burrows.
Look at this. Come on, Mount.
Moreno nearly had a swing at it.
Yeah, we got to grab in the jersey, but worth the gamble.
The clock has stopped on our scoreboard, so we may be in injured time.
I think, Bill, if we talk to the MSVU coach after this one, he's going to be ecstatic with his team's effort. Like, that was...
Substitution for Thompson River. Into the game is number 12, Darren Dinsdale. Out of the game is
Dinsdale will come back in. I want to thank people who reached out on Twitter. Dustin McIntyre, thank you very much, Dustin. Hope to talk to you throughout the week. Kevin Burgess there in Peru, and Cassie Gardner. Thank you, Cassie, as well.
Thompson Rivers just slowing things down, killing some clock. Little chip.
There's Dinsdale, newly inserted, gets to Gouldsboro. Nice play, Dinsdale, but the last touch left begging.
Let himself down on that one. See everybody looking at their watches, so we must be into last minute of this one.
I think it's just been such a strange match because there hasn't been, well, there's another ball here on the far side. Walking right into the goal!
Too bad.
Kyle Fertile. And that'll make it 3-0 for the Pack. Fertile, an easy left foot delivery.
MSVU would be disappointed with that one, Bill. They played so well through the whole second half and let one up with about 30 seconds left. But like you say, I expected more of that from Thompson Rivers' attack, but it was really quite a slow-paced game. Again, bigger picture in mind maybe by Thompson Rivers as well. They want to show all their cards.
Goal for Thompson River, number 4, Kyle Fertile, in the 90th minute.
We'll have to get the announcers here to stick an S on the end of Thompson Rivers, so.
Yeah.
I know we don't like being called St. John's.
So the number 2 seed comes in with a nice show of force, a 3-0 win over the number 7 seeded Mystics.
And I guess, Bill, in all fairness to their attack too, taking your top player who pretty well generates all your offense out of your team is probably a little bit to adapt to in a national championship. But 2 great goals and 1 goal that's could have gone either way.
And now we get ready for MacEwan University and Dawson College coming up.
Thompson Rivers happy just to get the ball out. The clock's running a little longer than people expected.
Bouncing around here. The Mystics will move on to the consolation round. As mentioned, they'll be at 10 o'clock tomorrow for you Mystics fans.
This should just about do it. We should hear the final whistle here any second. Might give MSVU one more chance to get down the field. That'll be it.
Three o'clock tomorrow for you Wolfpack fans for your semifinal. That's Atlantic time.
Yes.
There we go. All right, so our first game is in the books, and it's Wolfpack. Thompson Rivers, 3-0 over the Mystics. And the Mystics, I mean, they hung in there, but man, oh man, that is a deep and big Thompson Rivers squad.
Hats off to MSVU. They adjusted well in the second half. They took away the biggest weapon I saw for Thompson Rivers anyway. Did a great job doing that. Held them to 1 goal, so hats off to them. Great effort by MSVU.
Meanwhile, a Thompson Rivers team that battling travel and an early game without their best player. They're all Canadian, they're MVP, but still no problem.
Yes. You can certainly tell the skill set was a little bit different. And again, you put MSVU in a